Okay, good morning, everybody. We are kind of been quiet on this channel, but we're going to make some noise today. Hallelujah. Okay, so I was doing kind of a devotional, and I have a hard time today because of how busy I am. And I think it's very interesting that I was like, you know what, let's read Isaiah 53. So I kind of was doing it on a book by phone, or book by voice, whatever. Somebody read it to me. And I really had to put, I have a very, very long, busy day today, so keep that in mind. But no, it's been an interesting day. There's a lot of rattling. I am full of stuff going everywhere. Long road trip. But here's an interesting fact. Isaiah 53 in the Bible is a very, very, very important book. There is several traits in it, several things in it that is very, very appealing to just a bunch of different things. And part of it is the fact, and it makes a lot of prophecies about Jesus. There's at least 3 or 4 that I caught. But there's one little fact that I came across that is the point of my whole message this morning. Isaiah 53:2 says, toward the end of it, it says, Jesus was very unappealing, very unattractive toward people, and did not draw people to him because of his beauty or his design. In other words, and yeah, I overstated it because I'm not good with taking something and stating it word for word. But it said he was very unappealing and he did not draw people to him. Think about that. Why was his early days so bland and unmentioned in the Bible and so unimportant? He was not attractive, so he did not get a lot of date proposals. Do I think he was ugly? No. But he humbled himself. And here's a thought that really caught my attention out of everything that was read today, was the fact he was unappealing and did not draw attention. Any attention. I mean, we already know he was perfect. So he never got in trouble. But he was unappealing. People did not draw to him. Think about that. That has just really put a lot of thought into my head today. And he ended up going out and talking to thousands, and through the Bible has talked to millions and billions and many. We think of when people, the Bible talked about Jesus being a king. A king. He was, when you think of a king, you think of a guy who is rich, attractive, maybe, not all were, appealing, powerful, could make commands and it would happen. Other nations was drawn to him. But Jesus, who we consider a king, God considered a king, who said he was a king, King of Kings, came to the earth with no money, no power, unappealing, unattractive, did not draw anybody to him. But yet, when he chose to do it, he had 12 people follow him, just with a couple commands. Get off your boat, follow me, I'll make you a fisher of men. No understanding at the time. Well, not a lot of understanding. But they just stopped what they were doing with this unappealing, unattractive man. And he drew thousands the 5,000 on the shore with the 2 fish and the 5 loaves of bread, preaching to them. The Beatitudes was the thousands. Many times he got thousands together to preach. Thousands to an unappealing, unattractive guy. Did not draw attention, yet he drew attention. People wanted to hear what this unappealing, unattractive, very poor person was saying. He would go to places and they would pay for him. They would provide for him. That has my mind blown. And I mean, my mind is blown. He was, Isaiah 53 hits the fact that he is beaten by men, bruised by men. And just, there's another couple prophecies in there. But think about that. Unappealing. I can't get that on my head. I focused on that for a long time before I even thought about doing this video. And I know my videos are not exciting. There's not a lot of hoo-ah and yee-haw and excitement. But think about that. When we sing Amazing Grace, we sing how awesome it is. Chris Tomlin, do I have the name right? Sings, "Our chains are broken." I love that version. I think it's Chris Tomlin. It's too early in the morning. I can't think of names right now. But yeah, unappealing. But yet, when he comes back, he's going to be full of glory. And everybody's going to be drawn to him. And he's going to come back like a king on a stallion, going through the sky. And everybody's going to follow him. Christians are going to be excited and rejoice and follow him. The non-Christians are going to beg for his forgiveness and want to follow. He's going to be the King of Kings when he comes back. Oh, what a glorious day that's going to be. I know this is a shorter video, but I just wanted to share that really thought about him being unappealing, unattractive, undesirable. But yet he led thousands. And he touched thousands. And through time has touched millions. People say, how do you know? Where's the witnesses? Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Those are the book of the prophets. Prophets and the fact that they witnessed Paul, or not Paul, but Acts, or Peter. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Romans and Acts are, to me, teachings. People say, well, how can I have a God that does this and a God that does that? Well, think about this. In the Old Testament, it is not a teaching book or teaching group of books. It is a history group of books. And scientists have come out and said, why is the Bible hard to deny? You can deny Muhammad, you can deny all these other religions, but why is Christianity so hard to not? Why is Christianity so hard to deny compared to any other religion, compared to any other faith, any other belief? And they have come out and said that if they really, really did the research and really looked for the stuff in the Bible, in the Old Testament especially, they found it. It has been found, mostly. There's a couple things that haven't, and I think it's because God doesn't really care if it gets found or not. Like the Ark of the Covenant. I would love to find it. Is it important? I don't think so. But think about that. That is just deep and profound. Did I miss it? Oh. Sorry. I'm not sure what I was doing. Sorry, I'm driving and I'm trying to figure that out, and I'm talking to you guys, and I'm still kind of fathomed by the whole unappealing and unattractive. Wow, that explains so much. Why was he unknown? Why were people not drawn to him until he started preaching? They weren't drawn to him because of his looks. They weren't drawn to him because of how awesome he was. They were not drawn to him because he was everybody liked him. They were drawn to him because of his words. They were drawn to him because he came out and did miracles and did things that was not normal. Walked on water, he healed people. But he was unappealing and unattractive, but yet he was calm in the storm. That is what got people. It wasn't his looks or his charm. Do I think he was a good-looking guy? I said he was not attractive. He was not appealing. Yet he drew people to him. That is just beyond my comprehension. So, think about that. Isaiah 53 verse 2, at the second half of it. I can't get over that. That is just really, really deep. So, that is my thoughts for the day. As far as, that was my devotional for the day. My thoughts, my mind. You guys be blessed. That was awesome. Give me a thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe. Sorry I've not been on for a long time, but I've just had a lot on my mind. I think, again, it's not appealing, it's not attractive, but I just thought that was a deep, deep thought and just made me think. And thank you for letting me share my thoughts. You guys be blessed, and I'll catch you on the next one.